So we're going to create our color wheel. First, we're going to use a tracer. I always use these mixing trays, but whatever you have, that's a big circle will work. Trace around it. Now, once you have the circle traced, this is probably the most challenging part, to be honest. You're going to split this into equal pieces. So we're going to start with a vertical line. Please remember you want to hold your ruler with your hand open. Make a vertical line and a horizontal line. And you want to split this as evenly as possible. You're just eyeballing it. Whoops. So it's not perfect. You're not measuring. Like you can see mine's a little bit off, but it's close enough. You're going to split this vertically and horizontally. Now, this is the tricky part. You really need to listen to this because you're not going to just cut this in half. It's what everyone thinks. They think they know what we're doing. Oh, I'm going to cut this in half and make it even. That's not going to give you enough sections. You have 4. You need 12. So this section right here, because 12 divided by 4 is 3. This section needs to be split into thirds. It needs to be split into 3. What I like to do is kind of put my fingers here. Like you can see if I put my fingers here, that's giving me 1, 2, 3 sections. So I like to put my fingers here and make a little dot and make a little dot. Now I can see 1, 2, 3 sections. Then I'm going to take my ruler and line up the dot with the center. And you can put a dot in there if you want, if that helps you. By all means, do that. Line it up and draw it all the way across your circle. All the way across your circle. Do the same thing with the other one. Now you may notice that I'm turning my paper. I think it's easiest to do your ruler up and down. So I like to turn my paper. It's just a lot easier. And I have only learned that from experience. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do the same thing in these 2. Put my fingers down, kind of visualize it, split into thirds. Put a little dot, put a little dot, so I can see 1, 2, 3. And then draw my line all the way across. This seems complicated. It really isn't if you just take it step by step. Go ahead and try yours now. Put 2 fingers, visualize 3 dots, or 3 sections, sorry. Draw your line all the way across. When yours is correct, you will have 12 sections. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If it's correct, you will have 12. Okay, hopefully you have your 12. You paused it if you needed to, and now you have your 12. This is going to become our color wheel, but there's still a couple things we need to do, or really just one more thing we need to do, but labeling as well. You're going to use the inside of a roll of tape, not the outside, because that's different. Like if there's less tape, the circle's smaller. You want the inside of a roll of tape, and you want to kind of line it up. Your dot may not be in the middle. You might, it might be off center like this, but you want the tape to be in the middle. So move it around, get it so that you have equal space around the edge, and then trace around the inside. Okay, my dot is not in the middle. That's okay. Trace around the inside. Pause here if needed to get this part done. Now we're going to label our color wheel. Hopefully you remember our little guy, our fictional character that helps us remember the color wheel. His name is Reggie Bibb. You're going to pick one of these little triangles, and we're labeling on the inside circle. Pick one of these little triangles, start with R, and then you're going to fill in the rest Roy G. Biv. But you have to skip a space. So it's R, skip, O, skip, Y, skip. And does it matter if you go to the left or the right? No, it does not. I can go this way if I want, or I can go clockwise if I want. I have Roy G. Biv going around the circle. The spaces in between are for what we call the intermediate colors. I hope you learned about these in 4th grade. But if not, the intermediate colors are the colors directly in the middle of a primary and a secondary color. You have your primaries, red, yellow, blue. You have your secondaries, violet, orange, green. The intermediate, they're also called tertiary colors. They go in the middle of those two. And here's the greatest thing. This is what makes this easy. The name of an intermediate color is made up of the two colors that surround it. So in the middle of red and orange is red-orange. So easy. In the middle of yellow and orange is yellow-orange. And please remember, it's never orange-yellow because primary means first. The primary color always comes first. So in between yellow and green is yellow-green. In between green and blue is blue-green, not green-blue. Blue is the primary. In between blue and violet is blue-violet. And in between violet and red is red-violet. Now your color wheel is complete and you are ready to move on.